Okay, guys, the wait is over. You know, since the beginning of 2018, Citrus was the most talk show of that year. I mean, let's just think about it. Citrus was the dawn of 2018 anime. It was the year of the Yuri. I say it once and I'm gonna say it again. 2018 is the year of the Yuri. And oh my God, we've been waiting. Now, Citrus has ended. We get that. The manga ended in a good, passionate way. I ain't gonna spoil it, but let's just say, I'm gonna tell you this. The last volume of Citrus was really, really great to see. It was tears in our eyes, the joys of our hearts, and it was a great show. Now, again, Citrus was the 2018 of the Yuri animes. It was the beginning of how everything became what it is. And believe me, we had a lot of Yuri references throughout the entire anime shows we have watched, especially if you watch Happy Sugar Life. I mean, that counts. But fear not, if we have reached our moment this fall, and what better way to talk about another Yuri anime than this, Bloom Into You. Now, for those of us who have read the manga, which I did, Bloom Into You is one of those shows that you have to see to believe it. Now, I will be honest. Unlike Citrus, this is your run-of-the-mill romance shoujo ai. Now, speaking of shoujo ai, I want to point this out. Why does the synopsis says shoujo? It's not just shoujo, it's shoujo ai. Like, come on. Can we just put that the AI thing to it? Don't say just shoujo. There's different types. Just put that. Like, why would you put that in it? But Bloom Into You is one of those shows that you have to see because not only is Yuri, but it has a meaning towards it, like Citrus. And like I said before, we had, again, this is Yaoi, this is Yuri. And right now in 2018, this is tying up. And I really want this to tie with the Yaoi fandom because we don't have a lot of Yuri animes. We should, but they're not, you know, they don't take it seriously. Sure, all the Yaoi shows we take it seriously, but Yuri shows in general, like Bloom Into You, we gotta take it seriously, just like Citrus. So, what is Bloom Into You? Okay, my first impression of this, I love the animation of it. I love the animation. I love the song they put into this, the emotion, the passion, everything that stands out based off the manga is really freaking good to see. Now, Bloom Into You is about a girl named Yu. Now, I'm not comparing Yu to Yuzu or Mei. I mean, there are no similarities with the characters whatsoever. But Yu is your typical girl who loves shoujo mangas. Just your regular average girl who loves manga books. Now, but she never experienced love before. Like, not approaching a person and says, I love you. She don't feel the spark in her heart, like a little, she don't feel the spark that when you find true love, it really kicks in. That don't really happen. Yu, on the other hand, she doesn't. I mean, in junior high school, they showed her that she had a crush on this boy after graduation. I mean, I'm sorry. The boy had a crush on Yu, and she like, would you go out? I love you. Please go out with me. She doesn't have that. She doesn't felt that. Like, she doesn't feel like something's not right. You can't just approach to me after graduation and said, I love you. See what I mean? She don't feel that. And then it was that moment when she had like a year or like years to decide it. Now entering high school, she don't know what to feel at all when it comes to love. Like, no other romance like this stands out. Like, come on, be honest. Have you ever watched a show, an anime show in the world of anime that says I love you, but they don't really feel that way? That's how Yu is. So, you don't have any talent, you know, like basketball and anything. So she joined the student council. Trying to find her way, she hid behind the wall of the long black hair girl named Nanami. Kind of like, oh well, if you think about it, I mean, Mei from Citrus is the student council president, and she has long black hair. I mean, that's the only similarity I can think of. The only difference is Nanami is nice, not serious face like Mei, but nice. So Yu's hearing Nanami you know, talking, you know, talking to the boy and saying, and the boy confessed to her, but she's like, no, because I don't feel it at all. And that's what I like about Nanami. She's that type of girl who doesn't feel the same way like you did, like not feeling the love that you just put into me, and you know, that's how it is. She's like, I don't feel any emotion towards that. That's how Nanami is. And speaking of that, if I had to choose between you and Nanami, I'm with Team You on this right here. Like, in Citrus, I'm Team Yuzu all the way. I'm Team Yuzu. In this, I'm Team You. I don't know why I got you and Yuzu. Like, Yuzu. I don't know why they're the same. Is there gonna be a crossover between these two? Like, I want to see a crossover between you and Yuzu. No, between the Blooming to You and Citrus. Like, we gotta have a crossover. Yuzu and Mei, and you and Nanami. And out of all those shippings, which Yuri shipping is the best between you and Yuzu and you and Nanami? Needless to say, I'm with, if that would occur, I'm with Yuzu and Mei on this right here. That's like the best Yuri shipping could beat those two. I mean, literally. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Nanami know that Yuzu's behind the wall, and she didn't yell, she didn't be, you know, not. So she joined the student council, and they were expressing about love. Like, love works in mysterious ways, and many times in anime. And with this situation with you and Nanami, it's just really, really hard. Because if they both had so much in common with each other, if you think about it from the first episode. Just think about it. Boys confess to her. Boys confess to them. But both of them don't feel a spark in their hearts saying, you're the one. But when you never had that kind of a love thing, you know? She doesn't feel it. But the moment she saw Nanami senpai, she literally just, her heart, her eye just bloomed like, that's why I said bloom to you. Her heart and eye just bloomed like, I think she's the one. Her heart, it's just like a boom, boom. She felt that. Notice I'm wearing a heart shirt because it makes sense. But still, she felt that love, that spark that Nanami had, and that's what it was. Now, those two were alone. Those two were alone, and they were talking about love, how everything was peaceful for her backstory about a boy confessed to her and waiting for the right time, like don't know what to say because he didn't want to break his heart. But with Nanami's senpai's courage, she grabbed him by the hand and literally said, just do it. Trust your heart and go for it. So you call the boy and don't want to be with her and say, I'm sorry. And that's what I like about that. That's what I like about that. I mean, it's just stepping up to the plate. That's what I like about it. And the times that come, in the first episode kind of embraced that, like Yuzu found the star, and the star is Nanami senpai, you know? And the way they were holding hands and how close they got to their face, you could tell that there's love between those two. Now I can assure you, and for those who haven't seen it, I can assure you, you will see some betrayal, you will see some love triangles, and some kissing between those two. I'm not going to tell you when, but you have to see it to believe it. Honestly, I gotta say, Blooming to You, the first episode, you really got us. You really got us to the fall of Yuri right now. I mean, I can tell you one thing: when winter comes, we're gonna have another Yuri anime, and I guarantee you that's gonna be good too. Again, Citrus has opened up the 2018 animes of Yuri, and Blooming to You just demonstrated the passion, the drama, the love of what Blooming to You really is. So, like I said before, the first episode was really great. The animation was good. The songs were good. Seeing these two girls just opening their hearts, and it was just passionate. Now, I'm not going to say it wasn't passionate kiss like Citrus. I mean, the first episode of Citrus, we had like an OMG, like, oh my god, they kiss. They show all the love. No. But Blooming to You, I got to give you props. You kind want to slow things down a bit because it's the first episode. We're not gonna rush anything Yuri relatable like kissing or whatnot. Just wait till next episode. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. So I'm looking forward for episode 2. I'm sure you guys will. If you guys want to rush yourselves, read the manga. Read the manga. But for those who really want to see, who really wants to see what's really gonna happen in episode 2, just watch the anime. I'm not gonna keep you suspense, but just if you feel like it, do. But again, great job. Let's make the Yuri fandom good, and let's continue making Bloom into You one of the most romance Yuri anime shows this year with Citrus. Or better yet, make Bloom into You the greatest romance anime of this season. So I'm looking forward for episode 2, and I hope you guys will.